Soft on crime and Soros-backed District Attorney George Gascon now facing a possible ouster by voters in November. A new LA Times poll showing challenger Nathan Hochman with a massive 30-point lead. LA DA candidate and former U.S. Assistant Attorney General Nathan Hochman joins us now. Nathan, look, we always ask when will voters in these far-left cities finally wake up and vote in their own best interest? Is now the time in your race?
I think now is the time. I think voters have both experienced the statistics that has shown over the last 4 years, violent crimes, property crimes, hate crimes, shoplifting, human trafficking, fentanyl poisonings are up double or triple digits. I think people have said enough is enough. I've talked to thousands of people across the political spectrum, the demographic spectrum, even the geographic spectrum here in LA County. And people come to me and say, look, we are tired of our homes being broken into, our cars being broken into. We're tired of watching 12 to 15-year-olds take their bikes to a 7-Eleven, ransack the place, and literally just bike out. And they're saying, OK, we gave George Gascon 3.5 years to run his social experiment. It has failed, and now it's time for change.
I've talked to a number of people who still live in L.A. or have fled L.A., who refer to this time period, 2020 to 2023, as George Gascon's reign of terror, and the numbers bear that out in their defense. Violent crime, to your point, up 12%. Robberies up 16%. Property crimes up 20%. Shoplifting, heck, it's basically allowed at this point, up 133%. Auto theft up 23%. Burglaries up 8%. So, on day one of a Nathan Hochman administration, what will you do to save Los Angeles?
So what I will do is the opposite of George Gascon. I'll actually work with the 750 prosecutors who do all the work, the tens of thousands of law enforcement officers. I'll have all the victim groups there because I'll resume being their champion. And we'll eliminate all the extreme pro-criminal policies of George Gascon, not replacing them, by the way, with mass incarceration policies, but a hard middle approach. And the reason it's hard, you got to do the work, the hard work of looking at each case individually, the crime committed, the impact on the victim, the defendant's background to determine who the true threats are to our public safety and need to be behind bars, and quite honestly, the ones that aren't. A first-time nonviolent offender still has to pay their debt back to society, but that can be community service, restitution, or even a diversion program.
Gascon said he came from way behind in 2020, that he expects to win again, albeit by a tight margin. Your response to George Gascon?
George Gascon has been, we call him George Gaslight Gascon, because he's been gaslighting the public for the over 4 years, basically saying that crime is down, but fear is up. Well, he's half right. Fear is up because crime is up.
It's a shame what's happening to Los Angeles County. Seems like the only thing good you have going for you right now is those Dodgers. We'll see if a Nathan Hochman time as DA will change the crime situation there in the City of Angels. Nathan Hochman, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.